Welcome back TMG Squad to your daily dose of energetic entertainment, and a Merry Christmas to all of you.
As you can see, I'm still Indian, Anas is still Indian. We hope that you guys are still having an amazing day. If not, let's make it better.
You and me.
Merry Christmas to you all. Warm fuzzy feelings from us to you guys as well. We want to do this video more of a background onto 2017 and also our friendship that has been going on, because a lot of you guys have been asking, where did you guys meet? How did you guys start YouTube? And all these type of questions. So we'll be discussing a lot of that in this video.
Okay, so basically, guys, my name is Ishan, or as we have discussed, Ishan. Depends on where you are from the world and how you say it, because obviously, I mean, a British person does not really know how to say Indian names properly.
That depends, eh?
It does depend on the actual person, like.
Because if you have a T in your name, it's going to be like, what? So the T goes out. It's like
disappears. Like, you go silent. You just gets shy.
So let's try to get an Afrikaans name, Tanya. So it'll be Anya.
Anya, basically.
You wouldn't have a T.
You wouldn't have a T. So basically, that's my name. My surname is Ramcharan. I am 18 years old. I was born on the 20th of December 1999, and it's a really special time because it's really close to Christmas, and well, we're trying to celebrate Christmas with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 days away from Christmas, which is actually pretty good for you, you know.
Yeah.
Even though he is Hindu, but if you're a Christian, I mean, you would have birthday presents, birthday celebrations, then Christmas celebrations, then New Year celebrations.
Exactly. The celebrations just keep coming.
What a lucky person. But I mean, the other thing is, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, probably the people that are way out of reach of the months, because I'm also a October, he's a December, so the ones that are towards the end, it feels like you have to wait for your birthday a longer time, because you have to do all the other stuff from January, February, what, then comes your birthday time.
And the other thing about being born in December is that I don't write exams during my birthday.
He's lucky. Oh my god.
He has to study.
I remember always from grade, I think it was grade 5 or 6. I remember from then, every time term 3 started was my birthday was about to come, and term 3 was the most hectic because you didn't have any time to start study and
and you always learn new things in term 3. But moving on from that, I mean, I've lived an amazing life. I have traveled across the country. I've been to Cape Town, I've been to Durban multiple times. I've been overseas. We went on a cruise recently in the year, and when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I always used to travel to Swaziland, which was actually quite an interesting vacation, because there's a lot of things. Many people think that, you know, Swaziland, it's like rural areas, there's like not many things to do.
Yeah, that's actually the first thing that comes in my head.
Exactly, but it's not really like that. There's a lot of things to do. There's casinos in Swaziland, there's, you know, swimming pools, there's water slides, there's many things to do in Swaziland.
How do you call this? It's Swaziland or Swaziland, or?
It's
Swaziland.
Swaziland. Well, that's how we say it.
Again, British, what's wrong with you? Swaziland.
Swaziland.
Swaziland. What is this? A little bit about me is, yeah, I was born, so I'm here.
Oh, you were just born. You just appeared.
I appeared, guys. I actually can't remember the day I was born. I think it was like Sunday. No, it was a Friday.
It was a Friday.
It was a Friday, yeah.
Everyone loves Fridays.
Maybe it was a Sunday. I don't know. Comment below.
Comments.
Comment below when I was born.
No, comment your favorite day of the weekend, including Friday, because you know Friday no one really works. It's just a chill day.
Well, some people do work.
Yeah, well, they don't really, you know, they don't put their mind to it.
Well, in school we didn't.
Yeah, we just did what we wanted to.
Yeah, and along the way we had many experiences. We went to a camp where we actually really started talking. So what happened was we were put into groups, and our whole grade went to this camp. And when we were put into groups, he was in my group. Well, not my group, we were just in a group together. Yeah, so we did many things. Especially that one thing that I remember was that wall.
Yeah, that wooden wall. Oh
our group did the worst in that wooden wall.
Okay, basically this wall, it was a plywood board that was stuck to it to 2 trees, and it was basically like, I don't know, 2 meters high, which is a little bit higher than, you know, the average height of a person. So basically what we had to do is we had to get all of our teammates over the board and onto the bridge on top, because there was a bridge that went onto another part of the course. And basically we didn't plan this through. Everyone was just excited to get through the course because, well, it was really tiring. And
it was hectic. And what happened was that wall that we actually had to do was towards the end of the day.
Exactly.
So
everyone was tired.
The thing is, our team did the worst, absolute worst. I remember us planning, but our planning wasn't enough. And I was actually the last person that had to go over this wall. So, in my defense, I had to put everyone over. So I used a lot of power, and I can do a couple pull-ups. So I was like, you know what? I'll put everyone over and I'll just do a pull-up for myself. But the thing was, towards the end he said you can't run to it. That's when everything went haywire, and I couldn't run to it. And the thing is, you had to jump a little to grip onto a couple of people, but everyone went through mud before that, so hands were slippery. It was such a mess, and I don't know how I went through it, but it took us about half an hour to finish it.
It took us very
very
long. I think half of our team just gave up. They just walked away.
Honestly,
like, sorry, no, Anas, I'm not gonna pick you up. You're too heavy.
It was an amazing camp, yeah. And moving on, a couple more years, I can remember a section of our life together, if you can say that. We were in English class, and this class, honestly, it was good.
It was, yeah. We really enjoyed. We were the 2 idiots that sat right in the back, and we always used to make jokes and
we did
comments.
well. That's why we actually. Let me say it again. We did well in class, so she didn't mind us sitting in the back, but we were the worst.
We always made
the bunch.
Yeah, we made the worst noises. I mean, we were the loudest.
I think that's the reason she took revenge on me. that is the reason she took revenge on me.
Okay, basically guys, the story is that this English teacher, we had a book that we had to read, a set book, and this book was very sexual. It was very sexual, and there was a lot of things that...
I don't think the whole book was very sexual. It was that piece that she gave me to read. The most sexual thing you could ever... Like, honestly, if you take that and you take 50 Shades of Grey, that is way more sexual than that. It's horrible, guys.
And basically, Alan had to read this with like 5 of his best friends sitting around him, ready to cry from laughter.
It was difficult for me to read, and the teacher could see it, and that's why she was like constantly read. And you know, when you read, you want to be a little bit more serious, and you want to be presentable. But
he couldn't be serious
because I really couldn't.
Sitting around.
Anyway, I remember the heat that day, and everyone was sweating from laughter. Not crying, sweating from laughter. That piece was horrible. And then the other thing was, how did we create YouTube? Alright, so how YouTube came about was a very interesting topic on its own, because it was all my idea and it was as a joke. So what I came to you with was, you know, let's make a video and see how it goes. And you're like,
nope.
No.
Never.
It was like,
never in a million
are you out of your mind? What do you want? Why?
Then, you know, I started thinking about it. I started giving it some time. And I actually realized that I could learn a very important skill that I could use, you know, later on in life. And that's what really motivated me to actually start making these YouTube videos with Anas.
Yeah, and then for some reason this passion came from him within, and the one day I remember him coming up and it's like, when we started YouTube, I was like, did you have your pill today?
Didn't take my drugs.
Didn't take his drugs, guys. Ecstasy.
No, his is ecstasy. Mine is a different drug. I don't even know what it's called. It's prescribed, so it's fine. It's good.
Yeah, and then at a point I felt like he had way more passion than me.
Because I was really hyped to make these YouTube videos, because it was something that I was really looking forward to, because once I actually learned what skills I could acquire from making YouTube videos, it really just drove me. And basically, in conclusion guys, we really hope that we can grow on YouTube, that we can become big and we can, you know, spread our words to every single person that, you know, is feeling a little bit down, who needs a little bit of boost, someone that really, you know, they want to smile but they can't because of their current situation. And
bringing on a message, guys.
Yeah.
TMG, togetherness makes growth, is such a big it's a big phrase because you don't always have to go down the same road alone. There's always alternative ways. There's always people in your life that can help you and will help you.
Communication is key. And concluding our segment.
A little bit of a background for you guys. I don't know how that went down to like a very deeper end type topic, but that was our talk show for today, and
hope you guys really liked it. If you did, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, turn the notifications on, and as always, TMG, togetherness makes growth.
Came cool.